You are watching PR English Shorthand Dictations YouTube channel.
This is English Shorthand dictation number 395 and the dictation speed is 100 words per minute. Ready? Start. Madam Speaker, as we come to the end of the journey of the 15th Lok Sabha, I join all members of this august house to pay tribute to the manner in which you have conducted the proceedings. Madam, in parliamentary life, there are bound to be differences among parties, but there must also be ways and means of finding pathways to bring minimum amount of consistency and reconciliation so that the ship of the Indian state can move forward. We have seen that on certain crucial matters, this House has the capacity and the will to rise above partisan strife and to find pathways of national reconciliation. The manner in which the state of Telangana is being born is yet another indication that this country is capable of taking some of the most difficult decisions without any rancor, without worrying too much about the pros and cons of things that do not matter, and we can take pride in the fact that the Telangana state, whose quest for being born was pending for the last 60 years, has ultimately seen the light of day. The Food Security Bill is yet another landmark legislation. It will create a ray of hope among those who are deprived sections of our community. It will encourage our farmers to produce more. Shri Sharad Pawar has described the manner in which the agricultural situation in our country has improved, and I compliment him for the manner in which he has guided the destiny of the agriculture ministry. Obviously, all members of the House have played a very important role in bringing that outcome about. Madam, we are now entering a phase where the people of India will once again have an opportunity to assess, to pass their judgment on the performance of government, weaknesses of our government, the achievements of the government, and it is in that process that once again a new sense of consensus will emerge, which will carry our country to new pathways. I thank all the honorable members of the House. I thank the leader of the opposition. Once again, I give all members of this august House my best wishes, and let us hope that out of this strife, out of this tense atmosphere which prevailed for some time, there will be a birth of a new atmosphere of hope. With these words, I conclude my remarks by once again thanking you, Madam Speaker, for the manner in which you have conducted the proceedings. Honorable members, I am pleased to address the joint sitting of Parliament at the start of the third decade of 21st century. I once again extend my best wishes for the new year and congratulate all members of parliament for being a witness to this historic occasion. This decade is very important for India. In this decade, we will complete 75 years of our independence. In this decade, we all have to work together with new energy to give impetus to the making of a new India. With the efforts of my government, a strong foundation has been laid in the last 5 years to make this decade India's decade and this century India's century. The Constitution of India is the guiding light for all of us in fulfilling these dreams. Just a few weeks ago, on 26th November, 70 years of the Constitution have been completed. On that day, 12 crore citizens of the country publicly read out the preamble of the Constitution and renewed their commitment to the Constitution. In addition to protecting the rights of every citizen of our country, our Constitution makes the citizens of the country mindful of their duties. Further, our Constitution also places an expectation that the decisions taken through democratic process will be accepted by the countrymen. At the same time, our Constitution expects the Parliament and every member present in this House to fulfill the hopes and aspirations of the countrymen and make the necessary laws, keeping the national interest paramount. I am happy that in the last 7 months, Parliament has set new standards in conducting its business. The performance during the first session of this Lok Sabha has set a new record in the last 7 decades. Due to my government's strong commitment, several historic legislations have been enacted. The faith reposed by the people of this country in our democratic institutions strengthens the foundation of our democracy. My government is of the firm view that mutual discussions and debates strengthen democracy. At the same time, any kind of violence in the name of protests weakens the society and the nation. In a democracy, nothing is more sacred than the mandate given by the people. The people of the country have given this mandate to my government for the making of a new India, for making such a new India, and for fulfilling the expectations of the people. My government is working with commendable pace and decisiveness to bring about changes in every field. It is the outcome of reforms at the grassroots level ushered in by the government in the last 5 years that there has been an unprecedented improvement in India's global ranking in several areas. The success of the public welfare schemes of my government and the historic decisions taken by the government have increased the expectations of the countrymen as well as the responsibilities of the government. Over 40 lakh people living in the capital city of Delhi had been living for many years in the hope that one day they would get the ownership rights of their homes and that they will be able to lead a dignified life. The government has fulfilled this long awaited expectation of people living in more than 1700 colonies of Delhi. Farmers, agricultural laborers, unorganized sector laborers, and small traders of the country had expectations of a pension scheme that would be of help to them in their old age. My government has not only fulfilled their wish but has also covered about 60 lakh beneficiaries so far under these pension schemes.